No, there's two.
Madam Secretary, would you call the roll and declare quorum, please?
Yes, sir. Devin Powell,
Present.
Bill Barrett,
Present.
Frank Norwood,
Present.
Chairman Ronald Rentschler,
Present.
Bobby Reynolds,
Here.
Linda Moten,
Present.
Bill Mathers.
Present.
We have a quorum, thank you.
I'll accept a motion to approve the minutes of the April 3rd, 2023 regular meeting.
So moved.
Second.
I second it.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. Any reports from committees, members, or staff? Thank you. No old business. Tonight, we have new business, variance request V23-3 filed by Nestor Leon, property located at 8720 Vagabond Road, tax parcel number 139-274-19, to request a variance to allow the reduction of the 60-foot front yard setback to 40-foot to accommodate the construction of a home. Anybody who has wishes to testify or make anything to that needs to come up and be sworn in. The right hand on the Bible, left hand up. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth to the best of your knowledge and belief? So help you God? Yes. Thank you. And this will be the part now where the applicant will give us anything he's got. You're on.
Sí.
Hello.
Buenas noches. Vamos a tratar de no estar tan nerviosos.
We'll try to not be so nervous.
Don't be.
Sí. Estamos haciendo el pedido a ustedes como comisionados de lo que es Mint Hill
We're kindly requesting you all here at Mint Hill
para poder hacer para que las medidas puedan ser ajustables de acuerdo al proyecto que tenemos.
We are asking that the measurements be adjusted according to our project.
Consiste en lo siguiente, ¿sí? Como ustedes pueden ver en la foto, fue tomada de frente hacia atrás.
Which consists of the following. As you can see in the photo,
Sí.
this photo was taken from de atrás al
Sí,
frente.
de frente hacia atrás. ¿sí?
Oh, from the front towards the back.
Ahí se puede percibir un declive, pero en la parte de atrás, donde se encuentra ese árbol como una Y, la parte de atrás,
As you can see in the, perdón,
sí, en la parte de atrás, donde están los árboles de atrás,
in the back of that tree line,
sí, ahí es más pendiente todavía, ¿sí?
it becomes very steep.
¿sí? Y ahí precisamente están ya marcados. Ahorita les voy a mostrar lo que es el survey.
And there precisely is marked in the survey
Donde fueron marcados los puntos para poder ubicar los 60 pies y ubicar dónde va a empezar la casa, ¿sí?
When they're done.
some technical difficulties.
Sorry about
We'll
that.
have these. Are there any questions? And then we decide.
Okay.
We're talking.
Okay.
Okay.
Bueno, sí. Yo ahorita le voy a pasar a ellos el survey, dígale, se lo voy a pasar.
If it is all right, we will pass around this survey.
Creo
We
es
have them.
exacto,
Oh,
ya
we
está.
have
We have them.
Okay, I got it, yes.
Oh, okay. Que ellos tienen un
I
survey.
got it, yeah, correcto. Sí. Aquí marca el ingeniero la propiedad para construir.
Here in the survey, the engineer marked where the proposed house would be built. and that
respetando los 60 pies que exige Mint Hill.
is respecting the 60 feet that Mint Hill is requiring.
Sí, que ahí es precisamente donde yo quiero mostrar, ahí está en la pantalla,
There it is on the screen, that gray box with the slashes through it.
allí donde empieza el punto de referencia de los 60 pies.
That is where the 60 feet begin.
El terreno tiene una abrupta caída, ¿sí? Una abrupta pendiente, ¿sí?
And just at that 60 feet begins the very abrupt steepness of the terrain.
Sí, que, o sea, para construir se me iría más presupuesto de lo que yo tengo, ¿sí? Sí, para construir se me iría más dinero de lo que he planeado, ¿sí?
Which would cost significantly more to build on a steeper terrain,
Sí. Por eso estoy solicitándole a ustedes, señores,
which is why we come to ask you, you guys,
si es posible, me consideran esta petición de poder mover nuestra casa 20 pies hacia el frente,
that we request that we can move the
poder mover la casa para poderla construir 20 pies más hacia el frente,
We're trying to request to move the home 20 feet closer to the road so that we can build on a not as steep terrain.
sí. Que, o sea, no es realmente plano, o sea, esos 20 pies más.
Right. So he's saying that in those 20 feet, like it's still not very flat, but it is still much better than what it is at 60 feet, where it is very steep.
Yeah.
Pero es mejor, sí. Esa sería, digamos, mi petición, sí.
And that is our request.
Considerando también que la casa de la derecha
We would also like to take into consideration the house on the right.
fue construida hace años atrás con esta medida de 40 pies.
That the house on the right was built a few years ago,
They're allowed, yeah, that's nice.
40 feet
This is where the house.
to the road and not the 60.
Entonces me gustaría que, o sea, quedara alineada nuestra casa a lo que es esa casa a la par, ¿sí?
And we would also like to align our home to that house on the right.
Listo.
Sorry if
Good.
there are many misunderstandings. I tried my
I
best.
did good.
Okay, you did fine. Anyone have any questions? Ms. Powell?
No.
Bill?
No, not really.
I understand. I'm fine.
Frank?
Yeah.
I'm good. Bobby?
I don't have any. It's really the house on the left, though, right?
When he pulled the
Am
plasma.
I,
Left,
That's correct.
left, yeah.
The measurement, if you are standing at the road,
yeah,
the house to the left
Right.
it's approximately 42 feet.
correct. Okay.
They're all closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me say this too. I took the time to look at the homes on the street.
Me too.
That home next door on the left, the right-hand corner is just about exactly 40 feet from the road. The left side of the house is about 45 or 50 feet back. But if you go around the corner on Vagabond, there's a couple of other houses that are around the 40-foot mark. This would not be unusual.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can have a seat now.
Thank you so much.
Since there are no other questions, we will go into our fact-finding portion of it now.
This is
Unnecessary hardships would result from the strict application of the ordinance. Ms. Powell?
Yes, unnecessary hardships would result from the strict application of the ordinance because of the steep terrain of the property. A setback of 60 feet would create unnecessary problems and challenges.
Bill?
No, not really. I mean, I think that's gonna be a terrible lot to build on. Good Lord. You can throw a car off there and not find it. But I mean, looks like Bill says, there's a lot more there. Was the house on the left given a variance back in the day? Do we know?
Have no idea. But you also need to know, if you look at a topo map of this property, it drops from the road 40 feet back. 40 feet deep to the back of the lot.
I went by lot, it's,
Yeah, and he's right. If you look at where the house would be, right past where they're building it or would want to build it, it will drop off dramatically.
Frank?
I agree with her.
Okay. I agree with Ms. Powell. Bobby?
I also agree.
Linda?
I agree.
Bill?
Yeah, I definitely agree.
The hardship results from the conditions that are peculiar to the property, such as location, size, or topography. Ms. Powell?
Yes, the hardships are peculiar in that the steep and irregular topography of the property features a significant slope that makes challenging to position and limits the available space for construction.
Bill?
agree with her.
Frank?
Agree with Ms. Powell?
I agree with Ms. Powell. Bobby?
I agree too.
Linda?
I agree.
Bill?
I agree.
The hardship did not result from actions taken by the applicant or the property owner. Ms. Powell?
The hardship did not result from the actions taken by the applicant or the property owner. The challenge stems from the property's pre-existing conditions such as its steep topography and unique location.
Mr. Barrett?
Agree, Ms. Powell.
Frank?
Agree.
I agree with Ms. Powell. Bobby?
I also agree.
Linda?
I agree.
Mr. Mathers?
I agree.
The requested variance is consistent with the spirit, purpose, and intent of the ordinance, such as public safety is secured and substantial justice is achieved. Ms. Powell?
The variance requested is consistent with the spirit. This variance maintains safety regulations while enabling practical construction and upholds the ordinance's purpose proposed by the balancing property rights with community interest, achieving both safety and fairness.
Mr. Barrett?
Agree.
Frank?
Agree.
I agree. Bobby?
I agree.
Linda?
I agree.
Mr. Mathers?
I agree.
That takes care of that. Do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve variance request V 23-03 filed by Nestor Leon, property located at 8720 Vagabond Road, being tax parcel 139-274-19, requesting a variance from section 6.1 building lot standards and dimensional requirements, requesting to reduce the 60-foot front yard setback to 40 foot. My motion is to approve for the following reasons. Unnecessary hardship would result from the strict application of the ordinance because of the steep terrain of the property. The hardship results from conditions that are peculiar to the property and that the steep and irregular topography of the property features a significant slope that makes it challenging to position and limits the available space for construction. This hardship was not the result of the property owner, but the challenges stem from the property's pre-existing conditions such as its steep topography and unique location. A variance would keep with spirit, purpose, and intent of the ordinance such that public safety is secured and substantial justice is achieved by balancing the property rights with community interest, achieving both safety and fairness.
I'll second that.
Your second. Madam Secretary, would you call a roll call vote, please?
Approve. Okay.
Approve.
Approved.
Approved.
I move that we approve also.
I approve.
Approve.
All right, variance request V 23-3 filed by Nestor Leon, property located at 8720 Vagabond Road, road tax parcel 139-274-19. Variance is approved.
Did you fill out the application?
Congratulations.
Did you fill out the application? Did a good job. I just
Yeah.
copied you, it was all I did, with my answers.
Yeah, very good. All right, do I hear a
I move that we adjourn.
Do I hear a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Adjourn.